Welcome to another Friday assessment. Yes, let's get excited. Why? Because you have made it across another week. In the name of Jesus, you have pressed in, you dug deep, you said, I'm setting my feet and I am going to be 10 toes down in this thing because there is greater on inside of me. There is greater calling. I know there is a gift on inside of me. I know that I've been given a gift. I know that I have a talent, and I know that I have been called to this thing. All the king's men, let's get at it. Why? Because we must be about our Father's business. All the king's men, thank you for joining in once again. This is the Friday assessment. This is the day that you have chosen. You said, I'm going to be better than I was yesterday, last week, last month, last year. Why? Because I have a call. I have a gift. I have a talent. I've been put in this earth with the purpose, on purpose, so that I can operate in purpose. I need to operate on purpose. All the king's men, every one of us was given a gift. Every one of us have a talent, and every one of us is called to something. You said, I'm not called, blah, 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 blah. No, you may not be called to the pulpit. Everybody not called to the pulpit, but there is a calling on your life. Why? Because God gave each one of us a gift. Why did he give us a gift, or why did he give us a talent? Because we ought to give him glory. He put each and every one of us, he said, go in my earth and tend it. You have a responsibility to tend my earth. So therefore, we must perfect our gifts on purpose. What do I mean by perfect our gift? We must mature the gift. We must mature in the gift. Why? So that we can be effective. So that we can be effective. Why? Because you know that thing that keeps bothering you. Do you know you have a gift for it? Do you know you have the talent to operate in it? Do you know that you were called to that thing? Because oftentimes we'll continue to ignore it and we'll go support somebody else's thing as an excuse that we're doing what we were called to do. Look, but I'm not saying that you're not called to support that other person, brother, ministry, sister, whatever it may be. But you got to realize that even in that, there is a gift, there is a talent, there is a purpose for you. So what I am saying is that in order to come to the fullness of who you are, you must perfect it, and you have to do it on purpose. You have to set the time aside. Said, I am going to mature this gift. I am going to mature this call. Why? So that I can give God glory, so that God can get the glory out of this, out of me, out of my life. Look, all the king, I'm just here to let you know that don't let your living be in vain, because oftentimes we'll just go by just to get by, and then we make excuses that life caught up with me, that life was life, and you know the word life is life, and life on forever life. That's why you got to get in the word. That's why in the word you start to read when those perilous times come, challenging times come, that those that stand, that you are going to be called, you're going to be required, you're going to be demanded to stand as a believer. Why? Why are you going to be standing? Because of the things that you know. Look, just because you don't operate in your gift, in your talent, or in your calling, and you know it, but just because you don't operate in it, and you know it, and you don't perfect it and mature, do you know you're still responsible for it? Because look, once you come to the knowledge of something, you now have a responsibility. You have a responsibility to do something with the knowledge that you have now gained. Look, that's what I love about the word. Once you come to a knowledge of something in the word, you're now held accountable. God can now call you to the table. and hold you accountable for that word. What did you do with that word? What did you do? Look, I've been reading a lot of things. I went on a journey some years ago. There's some things that I'm still pressing into because I have not yet achieved. So what am I doing? I am trying to gain the knowledge. There are some things that I've gained knowledge in that I have not gotten off the sideline in. Why? Because I feel like I'm still in a state of a fuzzy picture, because the picture is not clear. But what I do know, look, I'm being transparent with you today. Well, what I do know is that you have to move off the sideline. You have to start in order to make any progress. You have to start in order to see. You have to start in order to learn, because it's when you get to going when you learn the most. So what I did, I've tiptoed, but I haven't committed to the thing. I haven't stepped in the thing. So therefore, there's some things that I have to step into, that I've been reading about, that I have been studying, that I've been pressing into in order for me to grow in the thing. Look, that's all I'm telling you. Don't wait till you come to the full knowledge. It's when you go that you go, you study, you learn, and you'll be perfected in the gift, in the talent, in the calling. Why? Because as long as you stay on the side waiting to be matured, you're never going to grow. You're going to look. This is going to happen. You're going to gain all this knowledge. So therefore, when the conversations come up, yeah, you're going to be able to say, oh, I got all this knowledge, but are you being effective with the knowledge? Are you applying the knowledge? Because, look, wisdom is basically the application of the knowledge through experience. So therefore, you have to apply the knowledge in order to gain experience, and then come wisdom. Why? Because at that point of wisdom, it's being perfected. Because then wisdom you can share. You can help somebody. That's why we're here. We're here to help somebody along this journey. All the King's Men, my prayer today is something that was said that bless your life tremendously, that your life would never be the same. All the King's Men, remember to like, tag, share this message. All the men need to hear this message, that because they need to be effective, they need to learn that every man has a gift. You have a talent, and you were called to do something, because each and every one of us was put in this earth for a reason. Therefore, we have a purpose. So operate in it, go forward and operate in it. All the Kings